Hi Pankhurst, and welcome to your first wider curriculum lesson this week. So the date today is Monday 22nd February 2021, and this is lesson 1. So before I get into lesson 1, let me just explain to you that you will be learning a new topic this term, okay? So this lesson is all the vocabulary that you need for this new topic of yours. So our learning objective today is, can I learn the key vocabulary for our topic? This term, our topic is prehistory. We will be looking at the Stone Age, Bronze Age, and the Iron Age. Prehistory is a time before humans learned to write. It's the period of human history we know the least about, but it's also the longest period by far. The earliest known humans arrived in Britain around 900,000 years ago. It was split into 3 ages: stone, bronze, and iron. They were given these names because that's what was used by humans during those times. This term, we will cover the stone to iron age in geography, history, and art and DT. For geography, you will learn about the locations of some caves, the features of caves, how caves are formed. This is because in the early Stone Age, humans lived in caves. For history, you will be learning all about what prehistory is and how we know about it. You will be learning all about using timelines to sequence the events in prehistory. You will be learning about what life was like for people during the Stone, Bronze, and Iron Ages. So, for example, what food they ate, what kind of housing they had, what kind of clothes they wore. And for art, you will be creating your very own cave painting on both paper and rocks. So these are your key vocabularies, and we'll do my turn and then your turn. Cave. A cave is a natural underground chamber in a hillside or a cliff. Okay. Location. It is a particular place or position. So if you look at this little Google image here, you can see over here, there is a location that is in a particular position on the world map. Okay. Geology. Physical structure and substance of the earth, their history, and the processes which act on them. So geology is all about the physical structure and the history of the earth and how it works and how it processes and what it does. Okay. Climate. The weather conditions prevailing in an area in general or over a long period of time. Population. The number of people that live in a particular geographic area at the same time. Mountains. A mountain is an elevated portion of the Earth's crust, generally with steep sides that show a lot of exposed bedrock. So we learned a bit about this in our previous geography lessons when we were learning about volcanoes and things, okay? And we know that a mountain is similar to a volcano, but the only thing is it doesn't erupt and there's no hole, no magma, no lava. It's just a high point from the Earth's crust, okay? And it's all bedrock. It's just a whole load of rock. Farming. When plants and animals are grown or reared on a large scale for people to eat, it is called farming. Okay. Tourism. Tourism means people traveling for fun. It includes activities such as sightseeing and camping. Stalactites. Stalactites. A stalactite is an icicle-shaped formation that hangs from the ceiling of the cave. So it's from the ceiling of the cave, okay? Stalagmite. 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 A stalagmite is a type of rock formation that rises from the floor. So a stalagmite rises from the floor of the cave, and the stalactite drops from the ceiling of the cave. Okay? Lascaux Caves. A cave in Lascaux, France, discovered in 1940 and containing exceptionally fine Paleolithic wall paintings and engravings. Prehistory. Prehistory is the time before human civilization as we know it and before people learnt to write. Split into three main ages: stone, bronze, and iron. The pre in prehistory means before, so it literally means before history. Okay, some of these key words are given to you, will be given to you in your other wider curriculum lessons and as well as your English lessons, but it's good that you are learning these keywords in most of your lessons this week, because then you will know what they mean. Okay. Stone Age. A prehistoric period when weapons and tools were made of mainly stone or other natural materials such as wood and bone. Bronze Age. A prehistoric period that was after the Stone Age and before the Iron Age, when weapons and tools were made of bronze rather than stone. So if you look at this timeline, it's showing you when history was and when prehistory was. So prehistory was a period that came just before history, and it was in 3 phases. There was the Stone, Bronze, and Iron Age. Okay. Iron Age. This was from 700 years before Christ up until 43 years of after his death. Okay. Iron Age. A prehistoric period that was after the Bronze Age, when weapons and tools were made of iron. Hill forts. A protected place to live on top of a hill. Roundhouses. The standard type of housing in the Bronze and Iron Ages. The walls were made from stone or wood and it had a thatched roof. Settlement. A settlement is where a group of people choose a place to live. Archaeologist. A person who studies human history and prehistory through the excavation of sites and the analysis of artifacts and other physical remains. So it's a person who studies human history. Okay, so we all know what excavating is. It's digging, in the earth's ground, and then through that they find things that they can study. So your task today is the following. I would like you to create a mind map and write down what you already know about the Stone, Bronze, and Iron Ages. Okay, so we all know what a mind map is. It's when you have a bubble in the middle and across it you map everything that you know. Okay, so your question is, what do I know about the Stone, Bronze, and Iron Ages? So that will be in the middle of your paper and your ideas mapped around it. Okay, and underneath that, I would like you to write down what you would like to find out about this new topic of ours. Okay, once you have done that, your extension is the following. I would like you to choose 5 of our keywords and either, number 1, draw a picture for each word, number 2, write the definitions for each word, and number 3, use the words in a sentence. You all know which number you should be choosing. So if you've been told by any of you, if you've been told by me or Miss Lewis that you should be doing activity number 3, then you should be using the words in a sentence. Okay. If you have been told that you should be doing activity number 2, you need to write the definitions for each word using this PowerPoint, using this lesson that you've seen. And if you do activity 1, you should be drawing a picture for each word. Now remember, it's not all the words, you just choose 5 words. Okay, so I look forward to seeing your work being uploaded on Tapestry, Pankhurst, and I'll see you in your next lesson. Bye.